Hello everyone. This is Evan speaking. Today, what the writer want to introduce is the basic function in AWS, and her name is IAM, Identity and Access Management. Here you can see here. In order to let us understand how to handle this service, we must understand how to let an user account or a group to access or allocate AWS resources. The basic unit of AWS account is user and group. You can see here, user and group, AWS account. Okay. And you also can assign resources as a group and apply policy to a group. Policy can tell us who can access the resources and what resources can be used. From this demonstration map, we will have 3 users and 3 groups. Each group we have already assigned 3 different IAM policy. Okay, 3 different IAM policy. The EC2 admin is assigned. Here is assigned the EC2 view, start and stop access. And EC2 support we assign is EC2 read-only access. And S3 support we assign the S3 read-only access. Okay. And now we will try 3 tasks to help us to understand more about how to use IAM. Writer will demo this based on 3 user account, these 3 user account, and the groups and IAM policy, which already created at AWS already. Let's start from task 1. Okay. So we can see here is the AWS Management Console. And let's click the IAM to see that. And we can find here, there are 3 users. User 1, user 2, user 3. So you also can click the group label. You can see that EC2 admin, EC2 support, and S3 support. Okay, let's think more about this. If we see this EC2 admin here, you can find that user permission, and we can edit user here. And you click the permission, you can see here EC2 admin policy. Here's a little different to the other 2 groups. This type is called custom inline. The custom inline is the policy which is assigned to one group or user. And we can also see the other 2 groups, EC2 support, permission, use the EC2 read-only access. And for S3 support, the policy we assign is the permission you can see here, Amazon S3 read-only access. If you need to read it more detail for the content, you can see here, which effect, action, and the resources here. Okay, we click it and back to normal. Okay. And now we had already demoed this. We can see here from user group, and you can find that there are 0 users in here. And also if we click the user here, here's no group. No user account be assigned to some specific group. Okay, this is for the test 1 to let you know what inside there of the IAM policy. And let's go back to have the other scenario to start the scenario 2. Okay. The scenario 2, the task to you is that if your good company purchase AWS EC2 service, and S3 storage. As a cloud management, you need to assign a resources to a new user together with the proper access control policy by put them into right group. So the task 2 is to put user 1, we can see here, to put user 1 into S3 support, put user 2 into EC2 support, put user 3 into EC2 administration. Okay, let's do it. And from here, you can click the group from S3 support, and we can find it at the user. And we select the user 1 to add that user. And let's back to EC2 support. Add the user 2, add here. And to assign new member to Khan, add the user. Okay. So after this, you can see this. All the group have one member. When we click the user, oh, never, no group, no. Let's refresh it again. After refresh, you can see this. User 1 is belong to S3 group. User 2 belong to EC2 support. User 3 belong to EC2 admin group. Okay, this is an assignment, or this is a task 2 we had already finished. And let's go to another one for the task 3. And we can log in the AWS service by each one, from user 1, user 2, user 3. Okay. If you want to log in into the AWS service, click this dashboard and copy this hyperlink, and then to paste it to the other page. Okay, let's log into there. Okay, we can see that. The first thing is for the user 1. Let's look into the user 1. And the password. Then sign in. Okay. So now we want to see that as we assign the user 1 into S3 group, and he only had the read-only access to Amazon S3. Okay, let's check it. For S3 to see whether we have F3 or not. Yeah, we have the sample bucket here. So user 1 at S3 group, he get a read-only access to Amazon S3. Okay, let's disconnect it to use another account to log in. Also, let's back to the dashboard and to copy this website, this link, and paste it. Okay, let's log in by user 2. And the password. Okay, sign in. Okay, the same. And for the user 2, he got read-only access to Amazon EC2. So we click the service and to go to the EC2 to see whether we get an instance or not. What instance? Oh, we have two instances here. Okay, it's running. So the user 2 can access to Amazon's EC2. Okay. Let's do some other things. Do we have any right to stop this service? And we only can see this service, but can we stop here? So we click here and to use this one to stop this instance. Okay, to stop. Oh, AWS tell me you cannot fail to stop the instance. So this also means that user 2 don't have the permission to stop the EC2 instance. Okay, and we also can test. Let's back it. We also can test another one. Can you find anything? The user find anything at the S3? Let's connect to X3. Oh, nothing here. So this also means that user 2 don't have permission to see the S3 service. Okay. Let's disconnect. None. Let's sign out and to test for another account. Then we back to the dashboard and copy this hyperlink, paste it, go. Okay, let's test by the user 3. And for this password, see anything different? No. And the user 3, the policy, he can use it, view, start and stop Amazon EC2 instance. Okay. The same, you click the service to find the EC2. Okay, we can see here, really, we have two instances in EC2 service. He also can see. And that's to see whether user 3 have the right to stop the instance. Okay, stop in instance. Stop it. Successfully stopped it. Okay, it's work. Then we can choose this other one. Can we see anything of the S3? Do the same thing. To select S3, user 3 also don't have permission to list the bucket. Okay, let's go back to the EC2 to see what's the result of the EC2. We can see here, lab host stop it. This proves that the user 3 get the right to start the instance in EC2. Okay, it's great to finish all our task. And this is all the final conclusion. And this is a good practice for us to understand more about AWS's IAM service. And you also find the policy was assigned at each group and how to join the group. To put the user 1 into S3, to put user 2 into EC2 support, to put user 3 into EC2 admin. Okay, we know this. And the final one is the permission for users to use AWS resources. It's controlled by the policy applied at a different group. So the user one, he only can read only. He read S3. He only read he can't allow to read S3 only. User 2 can read only in at the EC2. But user 3, he gets the right to view, start, and stop access. And this also means that user 3 cannot see S3. And user 1 cannot see the EC2. So we had already proved that. And this is today's task and practice. Thanks for all your listening. Bye-bye.